every mold that you're using is ripping apart. What the hell is going on, right? It's you. It is. I'm sorry, but it is. So there are a couple of things to take into consideration when you're using a mold. Number one, it can just be old, okay? Number two, your resin is getting too hot. You're using the wrong resin in the mold, right? If you're using a tabletop resin or a resin that is meant to go thin and you're going thick, then you're gonna have an exothermic reaction. That shit can get 300, 400 degrees, and it'll be like you're putting a flame to your silicone mold. The next thing can be that you're adding heat and flame to your actual mold, and you don't wanna do that. So you can get clear pores like this, hold on. So you can get clear pores like this one, this one, this one, this one, and any of these ones. I do skateboards, I do all kinds of stuff like that. 9 times out of 10, it's just something that you're doing, and if you fix it and don't do it anymore, then your molds will probably, well, your molds will definitely last longer. There's a couple of things that you can do to make your molds just last longer, and that's gonna be using something like this. You spray it in your mold, you wait about 10 minutes, and then you pour your resin in. But if you're adding heat and using the wrong resin, that can't even save you. What's gonna be the best resin to use in a mold? It's gonna be a deep pour or a casting resin. I only use Promise Epoxy. Use code FLUIDWOOD for 15% off of your purchase. I use casting resin or a deep pour resin. And that allows for a longer open time, and it doesn't give you that flash cure like that, okay? So honestly, I buy molds off of Temu, Amazon. I make my own molds. Yeah. The toilet seat mold I made myself. The skull molds, I've got $10 ones off of Amazon, and I've got $1, $2 ones off of Temu, and they all work the same. Whenever I mess up or whenever something goes south, I always try to think, all right, what did I do? What did I do? You know what I mean? So it's something that's happening that's getting that mold to stick to the resin, okay? So it's probably heat. So I would start there. I hope this helps.